score from there. Alabama comes to the line with a first and goal. Wide receiver going in motion. Looks as if he's going to run it.
The football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. A pretty short drive there, covering 38 yards. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And the defense settled in to stop that before a short gain. Now on second down. Looking to fire. And they roll an early drive with the turnover. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the final big force the turnover. Tide offense rolls onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Off play action on first down. Dumps it off in the flats. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Alabama quickly back to the line. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Hauls it in. And a good job in coverage there. They stop it after just a few. Here comes third and short from the 27. This defense trying to make them settle for a field goal. The play action fake. Fires to the right. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Let's see what they can get going on this drive as they snap it from the 7. They'll leave it with the lone back. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. From the gun, the running back has it. And he'll be stopped for no gain and will be stopped through the end of the first quarter. So Alabama takes the lead into the quarter break. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. To the ground to try to pick up the first. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. The Gamecocks getting set on first and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Quickly to the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size. Still got him on the turn. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. They'll get him down at the 48 after the 15-yard gain. Might as well give it to him again. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Back to pass. They go to the wide receiver screen. They get him down at the 34-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup and a first down. They go to the drone, and maybe he'll get back. Wants to go up top. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. The quick out. He'll come through on third downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far. Starting to get things moving. It's 1st and 10.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Grab near the marker. It's Daniels. Now the connection takes it to the 11. And the Gamecocks had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking to fire. Let's it fly. Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina.
I was so excited for this game because I just knew it was going to be a back-and-forth battle. And that's what we've seen here. Great job by the quarterback. Good decision, reading the coverage, accurate throw. They get the extra point. This thing is all knotted up.
Setting up for the extra point and the top. And the point after is good. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Man, it just means more in the SEC. And take a look at how things are playing out here. Oklahoma is down right now, and that's unusual for this program. Most fans in Norman expect excellence. Let's see if they can provide the spark this team needs. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Kentucky. Games like these just mean more in the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big happens. You should see.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Makes the grab. Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. They made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Quick strike complete. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Finds his man. It's Poe. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fired in there, but incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to throw again. Quickly complete. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Alabama needs just a few inches here on 3rd down. They'll try to get it through the air. Finds his tight end. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the 1st down at the 36. To the air on 1st down. Wide open downfield. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. Alabama with a 1st and 10 here. They're in the red zone and they'll pass it. It's complete on the right side. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll run play action. Got his man. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can't pick up the 1st without scoring. Looking to throw for it. Got it! And he will
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now? Going into the half with the lead, with the momentum.
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. And the returner goes down. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Wants to go up top on first down. He's got the back in the middle. Showing off that weight room work as he gets across the 20 and up to the 22. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. And it's picked off for the third time today. And the defender is tackled, and that's how we'll run out the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a great one today from there in Tuscaloosa. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. And with that said, let's send it back to the guys at Bryant-Denny Stadium.
Ready to start the second half. Alabama will kick it off. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play. Able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Throws for the tight end. It's caught. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Looking to throw on first down. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Keeps it on the bootleg. Makes the grab. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark.
And in this offense, you know, as a quarterback, you're going to get opportunities to put up some pretty big numbers. You've been impressed watching this guy play early this year. With that last pass completion, he's now already over 2,000 yards on the season.
And high crowd. He's down on the saving field on 3rd down. He wants to throw it again. Quickly complete. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. The Gamecocks, once back up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. They'll try to get outside. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. The noise level is relentless here on 2nd down. Off play action. And it's picked off for the 4th time today. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
It has just been that kind of day for this guy. 4 big snaps.
efficient execution in the passing game, and it led them to a touchdown. We'll see what they have this possession. Alabama pushing the tempo.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
In the middle. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling there out to the 35.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8.
That wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Got his man downfield. Oh, he's got some space. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. High-flying pass catchers and the Crimson Tide. That combination wasn't right at the top of your mind, say, 30 years ago.
No, it used to be run, run, more run, and you've seen over the years they've opened it up, the playbook, and they've brought in dudes. They've had some guys that can fly, receiver winning Heisman trophies, like so many game breakers on the outside that make big plays on this defense.
And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the first. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the first down. Just moments ago, Alabama was feeling the shadow of its own goalpost, and now the Tide generating momentum. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal.
This defense obviously knows they've got to be able to stop the run if they're going to win this football game. You wonder if they've been able to make some tweaks and adjustments to try and take this running back away.
It's caught, and the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. Got it in the middle. It's Poe. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. They'll try to sneak it. The sneak scores it.
I think most coaches are doing the ball from the 1-yard line. Nowadays, they're going for it. And I like this offense because if I can't get 1 yard, I don't deserve to win. They're physical, lower their pads, and they get the big 4th down conversion.
And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. Kickoff unit all lined up, and we're ready to put toe to leather. Returner's going to try to see what he can get. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Back open in the middle. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And the Gamecocks racing to the line in a hurry up. He finds a soft spot in the middle. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
Hey, down in the 4th quarter, you better have a dude at the quarterback spot. They do, and they're going to trust him, and he's going to have to continue to deliver like this, making plays down the field, protecting the football, but we know he has the ability.
Well, here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath the field, rally to make a tackle. It's going to be hard now for this offense to follow the way back in this one.
Just keep slinging it. Fires to the big fella. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. The Gamecocks are moving quickly down the field.
This defense better not blink. I know they've got a lead here in the 4th quarter, but just look at who they're going against. This quarterback is one of the best in the nation. They cannot rest on their laurels. Someone's going to have to make a play.
On 1st and 10 from the 38.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at him, they're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. fixed. This defense is going to tackle the inbounds like we've just been on the last play.
In the gun, looking to throw on third down. Finds a man on the right. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. And the Gamecocks come to the line with a new set of downs. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. Wants to throw on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Makes the grab on the left. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throwing catch. The defense is backed up against the wall. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. And it's caught for the late touchdown. So how about this? Maybe we are set up for a finish.
And listen, still a ways to go, but great job by this offense getting you back in the ball game. Now, we got a one-possession game. We got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stopped? Now, the defense has to come up big and get me the rock back.
And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. Oklahoma has just had no answer to the ferocious tail kicking they're taking today. And if you think that coach is fired up on the sidelines right now, wait till the postgame. They're trailing by 17 to Kentucky. Implications galore inside the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big should happen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Got enough for the 1st down and wants more. Open space. Smashes through the tackle. And finally out of bounds after an explosive run by this ball carrier.
These situations are preached so much in college football. Finishing a game strong, understanding circumstances. They are running the football right at you, trying to keep that clock moving, get a few 1st downs, and get a W.
They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. He breaks it. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Happy with the situation, the quarterback will take a knee. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. 1 more yard on this 2nd down might just put an exclamation point on this one. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. And the quarterback's just going to take a knee. They won the game today. That's 2 in a row. If they win the next one, it's called a winning streak. It's been done before.
And we're seeing the identity of this team come into fruition. Just get the sense they're finding out who they are, what they're about, what they're going to do schematically, and who their big playmakers are.
Which is tough to do, right? It's tough to grow throughout a season and understand who you are. But when you stack wins week after week on top of each other and start to have success, you start to grow as an identity. You start to understand who you are.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.